sit back and have a glass. Time for Tom's Real Food Podcast.
Sponsor of the podcast is Keto Clean Eating, Tommy Spice, and also Meg's Mysteries every Saturday at 12 o'clock. And the newcomer right now is Seniors Food and Life. Let's go to the podcast. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, and today on Tom's Real Food Podcast, we got Marie from Meg's Mysteries joining us. We're going to be wrapping up the series today about our simple life. Right? That we went from New Jersey, North Carolina. We was in North Carolina for 10 or 12 years, and then went to Florida. I think we were there 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And then left there and wound up out here in Las Vegas. So we're going to talk about our life out here in Vegas as far as our simple life.
Simple.
Is it simple? What do you think?
It's very simple.
Yeah, I mean, people get the wrong idea about Las Vegas. Right away, oh, it's crazy. And it's crazy if you go downtown. I mean, if you go to the Strip, okay? And right now, the Strip is actually having a hard time because I call it corporate greed. And the reason why I call it corporate greed is they have so many different fees. So a lot of people staying away with the tariff problems, especially with Canada and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Canadians come down, and that's a big part of the Las Vegas vacations and stuff like that. So
right.
I think it's taking a toll on it. I don't get political here and this and that, but Vegas is starting to have a hard time.
Yep.
So now we got here in 2020.
2020.
As soon as we got here, we got COVID.
Yes.
So we caught up anywhere between Florida and here. So we got here, and like 2 or 3 days later, I mean, we unloaded everything. We came out. We own a Kia Soul, and it was brand new at the time. And when we sold the place in Florida, we sold everything.
Yep. Everything.
The guy wanted everything with it. I even sold my drums. I went down to a music store. I got ripped off for it, but I mean, I had no choice. The sale of our house. Now we lived in. I got to clear this up there. We lived in a mobile home, 55 and older mobile home park. They were fantastic. They were really, really great. But the lot rent.
Everything went up.
I couldn't believe every year how they would raise this, $20, $30, but it all added up. So, like I said, we lived on the Gulf of Mexico. We were probably 2.5 miles from the water.
We went every day to the beach.
Yeah, we would go.
And we sit there in the morning from 10 to 12.
Yeah.
And then it got hot. We went home.
We would go home. Yeah, every
go to
day.
the pool.
Yeah, that was in Tarpon, though.
That was Tarpon. Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about in
Hudson.
In Hudson, when we lived in Hudson. That was a great place. That place was huge, and it was 2-bedroom.
It was
big master bedroom. I mean, walk into the bathroom was like separated, everything like that. The kitchen I loved.
Right.
Everything out there was great, but I got to tell you, Florida tore me up. I mean, it was friggin' hot. Hotter than out here as far as humidity and that kind of thing.
My plants liked it.
Yeah, you had some.
My God, it was the tropical paradise.
Yeah, you had a lot of great plants and stuff like that. So in some of these pictures we're going to show you here, is that when we left Florida, okay, to come out here, this was a big change. Everybody says, why would you want to move to Las Vegas? Okay, that's crazy town. Everything's nuts out there. Really isn't.
The wild, wild west. But when we were little, we played cowboys and Indians, so we're in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, I was blown away when we come out here. I'm going to try to put up some pictures of it if I can find them. But everything was so neat and clean.
Yes.
All right. Shopping center parking lots. All right. Were always well maintained. Okay. All the park, the lines, the grid for parking, okay? The blacktop was always sealed, all right? Also, the curbing was all done in red, okay? Big, no parking, fire zone, whatever it was. But it was so neat and clean, and the way it was planted and everything like that. But that just wasn't one spot after spot after spot. So it was really set up pretty nice when we got there. Now,
Even in the stores, they were neat.
Yeah, I mean everything is so neat and clean, and not just in the area where we lived, just about everywhere. Okay, now there is some seedy parts of town. You can watch videos, people going out to eat or whatever, or going into some rough neighborhoods. It's all over the world like that. So I mean, that's one way or the other. But like I said, getting back to it now, we moved in with my daughter. My daughter had a huge house, and we moved in with them, and was just looking to find a place. That's basically when it hit me that we're senior citizens.
Because we moved into senior citizen world.
No, I mean, it's just looking, and people would look at you and say, "Hey, have you tried the 55 and older?" No, not yet. That kind of stuff. But we found this place here. All right. In the beginning, I hated it. Couldn't stand it. Now here's the difference. Okay.
Right.
The little paisano over here, nothing bothers her.
Nope.
If I see an ant walk across the concrete, I go, oh, what are you doing with that?
I step on them. Murder.
So what we do, we got into the place here, and I said, wow, this is really small. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and you've seen most of the videos with the kitchen and stuff like that. We have a balcony, a cookout on the balcony. Now Marie on the outside has all kinds of little plants growing here and there. And I have to say, when after the first year, I started loving it. I really did. Everything where we live, we're in Green Valley Ranch. Not that somebody's going to, come visit me, but down the street,
You never know.
down the street from us is the Green Valley Ranch Casino, Hotel and Casino, huge place. Okay. Then when I was playing in the band, I got hooked up. I wanted to start playing again in the band. And I got hooked up with a couple different guys, and we played at the Pass Casino, which is down on Water Street. Here's what I wanted to explain to people, all right? This was the part of town in Henderson that went down the tubes.
Yes.
Down the tubes. So around it was like mobile homes, small ranch houses, and stuff like that. And it looked like the blight hit it, okay? The town didn't give up,
Nope.
okay?
Brought it
The
back up.
town of Henderson, this is on Water Street, they took abandoned buildings. One place in particular was a bank. Right?
Oh, yeah.
They revamped the bank, left everything in there, okay? The guy was allowed to put a kitchen in it, and it's a wine bar and like appetizers. What a fantastic place, okay? And just to look around and say, I'm actually sitting in the bank, okay, at a restaurant.
Right.
I mean, and that's how this place started taking out. There are 3 casinos in a row, all right? There is the Emerald Isle, all right, casino. Next to it's the Rainbow, okay, and then the Pass Casino. So what they did was on either end of the street, they put up these big banners across the street saying, "Welcome to Water Street, downtown Henderson."
Nice and clean.
This place took off. I mean, here's what I say to people if they're coming out to Vegas. All right, you can take your trip down to the Strip, down to the other corporate-owned
Yeah. No.
casinos. Okay, I recommend do the outskirts. Okay, there's a lot of great restaurants. There's the Silverton down off of Las Vegas Boulevard.
Right.
You got Bootleggers, which is a great Italian bistro. This place has been around since 1947. And then you go outwards. You go to the South Point, okay? You go to the M Casino, which is on St. Rose Parkway, and then out our way. So there's a lot of great places in between that. You don't spend an arm and a leg in.
Right. And they're more friendlier.
Yeah, I mean, they are. I don't think they have resort fees or anything else like that. So it's sort of, you might have to travel a little bit, or book rooms with them. Okay, it is fantastic. Now, let's get into this here. When we first came out here, Las Vegas. Marie, come on, let's take a ride.
We went a lot.
We'll go to the casinos a little bit here and there. Okay, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Okay,
It's
you
a
lose-
song.
Yeah, you lose more than you win. Okay, you have these little cards they give you, and they track you. how much you spend, how much you won, and stuff like that. But then they would send you out a bunch of little enticements, I guess.
They gave you gifts if you went, and
So we got here in January of 2020. Okay, we moved into this place here in March.
Right.
All right. So between that time, I had COVID. You had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had it twice, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because
I think we had it here too.
Yeah, and then I believe I had it 3 times.
You were sickie.
But we didn't. I didn't
No,
go to the
really.
doctor and stuff like that.
No.
But it was once we got the the shot and everything else like that.
Yeah.
So, but during that time, and they started opening up a little bit more. We took a ride downtown on the Strip in Las Vegas, and I was like,
It was a ghost town. Nobody.
I mean, you got to understand that a lot of these big casinos never close.
Yeah.
Didn't have locks on the door. All right, to drive down and see like Mandalay Bay, okay, boarded up, okay,
Yeah.
armed guards sitting there with masks on, okay, so people wouldn't come in and out of these casinos. Not a person around, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It was scary. It really was scary. Anyway, so then out this way here, we would go to the Green Valley and stuff like that. So every Thursday, was it? Yeah, it was every Thursday. They did a giveaway.
Oh yeah. We got a whole closet full of stuff.
So if you would take your card, and you would go and if you played $15-$20,
Right.
okay, actually it was $5, I think.
And then it went up a little.
Yeah,
bit.
then it would go up. I mean, we would get blenders. I mean,
We got the pots and pans and.
and then over at the M, that's how I got my blue stoneware. Okay, the lava stone whole set we got. All right, from going there. You play a little bit and this and that. So in that sense, it was worth it. Okay. Now, from me coming out here in the 70s, okay, it changed. It really has changed. It is a corporate town. Now, this is just me talking. All right. When the mob ran it, it was much better. Okay, it really was much better. The corporate right now, they try to squeeze every last dime out of you. Okay, to where right now they're in trouble because travel's down.
Very bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Hardly any planes go over. We used to hear planes back and forth because the airport, hardly anything.
There's a private airport right by us right here, and they would come around and go down there. So you would see a lot of private planes. That's slowing down.
Yep.
Look at videos about the Strip, and I know a couple guys out here that do that, Fremont Street and stuff like that. And you can see like a difference between last year and this year. They started doing other stuff because they're just not there. So it has slowed down a little bit. Our biggest problem was getting used to the heat. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat.
And so you get it's much better because it's a dry heat. Heat's heat.
Actually, it's not as bad as Florida.
Florida was. I mean, you come out of the shower
and
like 80, 90 degrees, and you would just start sweating. Here, okay, when it's 90-something degrees, I need a sweater because that's a cold front as far as we're concerned. But there again, we had to adjust to that. The other thing that we had to do was with my car. It tears the car up a lot more than people would think. All right. I mean, if you walk outside when it's 100, 105 degrees and you say you just have socks on to go check something, whatever, you'll burn the bottom of your feet. That's how hot it is. So your tires don't last, okay? Your brake pads don't last because of the heat, okay? Naturally, once you apply the brake, you get a lot more friction. Just sit and stand, the brake pads or wear down much faster. Your belts dry rot. Also, I fill up my windshield washer, okay, at least twice a month because I don't use it that much. We don't drive around that much, but just from evaporation. So you really gotta attend to your vehicle and stay on top of it.
And your wipers.
Yeah, the wiper blade. I mean, this car I have has the back wiper on it. Okay, 3 times since I've been here, had to replace it because it just tears apart.
And it wasn't because of the rain.
I don't use it. I mean, it don't rain out
Yeah.
here that much anyway. So, but what were your takes on it, Marie? Moving here.
I just wanted to see the cactuses, remember? All I kept doing all the way. Well, where's the big cactus?
The big sequoia. I mean,
And those rabbits.
the jackrabbits.
I didn't see one jackrabbit. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, we.
No, I love it here.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. People say, "Oh, you live out in Vegas, so all that
Yeah.
crazy and stuff," and
No.
it's not really that way. It really isn't. There again, if you go looking for crazy, you're going to find it. All right. Restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my thing. Coming from the restaurant business, okay, Marie worked with me throughout there. Anything that way I can get out in a restaurant, I can make at home.
And I tell them that all the time.
So just to get out of the house, like, well, for instance, today we were going to go and we were going to go to South Point to see a show. It's free for seniors. It's like an old Johnny Carson type setup. This guy, Dennis Bono, his wife actually owns Bootleggers, which
Right.
is one of my favorite restaurants out here. I have a couple that we do frequent, but not a lot. All right.
Right.
When we do go out, I like the appetizers. That's why on this right here, the Sunday Dinner Chef, the whole summer I'm doing appetizers. Now, some I'm just coming up with, but I'm trying to do a lot from my past, coming from the restaurant and stuff. And plus our favorites, what we like to make. But 9 times out of 10, when we do go to restaurants, I like to get the appetizers. Okay, not that it's cheap or anything like that. They're fairly expensive.
And they're good.
But
They
they're
give you plenty, too.
They're fantastic. So a couple weeks ago, we went to the Italian American Club, and I put up a video about that. But that was on Facebook. Anyway, this place was fantastic. Old school, what I'm used to from back east. I know a couple of entertainers from playing.
Real
here.
live entertainers.
Yeah, I mean, really good singers, and that's the difference here. Now, from back east, from Rock and Roll Club, we had a lot of celebrities come through back in the day and stuff. But out here, you got true shows. Okay.
Yes.
And it's fantastic to see. Brings me back again to my youth, my youths.
Yeah, Utes.
So there's another place we go to. It's called the Tuscan Grill, seafood and grill, seafood and steaks. Now these gentlemen, there's 3 of them that are partners in it. They've been the one guy told me they were there 20 some years, almost 26 years already, or more. But these guys all work together in another hotel. One was the front man in the restaurant. The other guy was the bartender or bar manager, and the other partner is the chef. Okay, so the 3 of them left the place and opened up this place called the Tuscany Grill.
That's close to us.
I mean, I could spit and hit the building. That's how close it is to us. Great food, and really friendly. Okay, and we went there quite a few times.
And if you sit at the bar, they got the game,
Slot machines.
slot machine. If you play, you get your drink for free.
Yeah, I mean
It's really not free, but I thought it was a bargain.
Now, I got to explain something here. Okay. She's the most winningest person I have ever seen. You want to see a loser? You want to watch a gambler lose? Watch me. Okay. You want to see somebody win? Watch her.
But
Okay.
when I don't win, I get this face. And he goes, oh.
Knock it off. We went to this place, like you said, Tuscany Grill. Sit at the bar, and it's blackjack, or poker.
The poker.
Basically poker. So
Wild card.
we'll sit there playing, and she says, "What is this?" It's a royal flush. What are you talking about? What is this? Okay. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh.
$500. Okay.
Yeah.
Gets the money, and what does she do with the money? Folds it up. Hides it.
It was
Hides it.
my
Okay.
money.
So me, I lost 100. Okay. Or food comes out. Now here's what I'm talking about. So what they do is you sit at the bar. I usually have my wine, and Maria will have either like a vodka drink or something like that. And what they do is you get your drinks. They don't charge you nothing, but they monitor you how much you're playing.
Right.
Okay. Things have changed out here in Vegas. What they're doing now, the corporate owned casinos, what they do now is prior to this year, last couple years, you would see the cocktail waitress coming down, scream cocktails,
Yeah.
and you get just about anything you wanted. Okay, other than really top shelf stuff, whatever. Like King Bluey, they wouldn't give you that. Johnny Walker Black, they wouldn't give you that kind of stuff. But they would give you your drink. Okay, and if you stay playing, they would give it to you. Not no more.
No.
Not no more. You don't see the waitress around,
No.
okay? And they actually monitor how much you are spending, okay? Now, if you're into it for a couple $100 or a little bit more, this is for a slot machine now, okay? You get into that. What happens now is they might send somebody over to you for a drink, okay? It's really changing. It's not like it used to be, for sure. So if you're an old timer like us, okay, and you expect this, not going to happen.
No.
It's really not going to happen. Plus, the price of things out here in these casinos is ridiculous.
Yes.
Now, case in point, I played in a band at the past casino, and I'm not afraid to mention that place because you know what? It was a great time, great bunch of people that were there.
We met a lot of good people.
I mean, from the owner, okay, his cousin, who I was pretty good friends with, excuse me, and you would sit at the bar. Even prior to me playing there, we went there a couple times,
Oh, yeah.
and we'd sit at the bar. Drinks were $5.
Right. I don't know now, but
Yeah, I mean, and just
the bar people were good.
everybody was really nice. They had 2 restaurants in there, one Italian restaurant and one just like a diner type thing, and food was good. I mean, I met the chef. We talked a little bit. Matter of fact, the manager who hired us with the bands and stuff, they actually had a room in the back, okay, and it was a big banquet room where they would set up any kind of function. The house would set up a bar back in there. He wanted me to actually bring in other chefs, okay, and do like a sit down type of thing and sample the different foods from different chefs and stuff around. And we tossed that around a little bit, and then I just said no, I wasn't really that interested in doing that. I just got here. I didn't really know.
We didn't know everybody.
I didn't know that many people, so I didn't want to cut my nose off and spite my face. So as far as playing in a band and stuff like that, but great people. Saying that, once you get to know people here, okay, we go to this one supermarket, okay.
Oh, yeah, they know him.
Smart and Final and this and that.
Hi.
They look. Hey, how you doing?
They ask where I am when I'm
Yeah.
when you're by yourself.
Yeah. Where's the missus? She's home, killing people on there, and it's a great crowd. Now, the simple life. What we showed you from what happened in New Jersey to us. Okay, we actually got hit over the head with a couple of different things that was out of our control, but we had to deal with it. All right. Especially at the time I was getting sick. I was crying the blues about how my all the stress that I had, and then I realized, wow, she has a ton of stress. Okay, dealing with this big baby here. Okay, and then trying to keep holding me from exploding. Okay, but that stuff has sort of calmed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, he's pretty good. He's not the old Tom. I mean, he's old, but he's not like the younger old Tom. Does that make sense?
I resemble that. Anyway, so give everybody like your daily routine from the past and to now.
Oh, past when we were younger, rush, rush, rush. Go to work, come home, clean, cook, do it all over again. But the weekends, he took over and cooked, and everybody came over. We had a great time, but we always had people at the house.
Yeah.
Then North Carolina, it started off good. It went, and then we just had to keep busy the way to live.
Yeah, I mean North Carolina, I sort of miss. I don't miss New Jersey. I don't miss
New Jersey.
I don't miss that hustle and bustle
Nope.
and just people's attitudes and stuff like
Yep.
that. I don't want to say it.
I got a funny story.
Yeah.
We moved to Florida, and we just moved in. So I took everything that was in the house, and I went down to their little laundry. They had a little laundry room. So I'm at the laundry room, and this guy was going back and forth, like hawking me, And he looked like a little Guido with his chains and everything, and the white hair all puffed up. I went, "Hey, you, what are you looking at?" And he's in the car, and he goes, "What are you trying to do? Get us thrown out of here already?"
Jesus, I mean,
I brought New Jersey down to Florida.
Florida was. I wanted to like it.
Well, we did at first.
I wanted it to work out for
Yeah.
us. Okay, and like I said, I know when somebody's taking advantage of you. All right.
Yeah.
I have that I guess that IQ about I
He's
can
got
tell.
the sense.
Yeah, I got the sense. That's what I was looking for, and I could tell. People would tell you, "Hey, how you doing?" And
Yeah.
behind your back, that son of a,
Yeah.
and walk away like that. So it sort of bothered me. And then on top of it, like I said, they were making excuses to keep raising the lot rent. Okay.
Yeah.
To the point where I said, "No, I'm not going to pay it no more." Okay. It wasn't that we couldn't afford it.
No.
Okay. But here's my thing. Once you retire, okay, and you start finding out these different places, even where we live now here. This place here is always about the money, okay? Until it's not, and then the next one goes, and then they bring it back in here. Housing out here right now, like it is across the country, is completely crazy. Okay, it is the highest. I think car insurance is
That's crazy.
the highest in the country, Nevada. Highest in the country, okay? My premium keeps going up and up and up. And the broker that I deal with, he said, "Mr. Garvey," he said, "I tell you what, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
No
They don't
problem.
care.
Okay? You go somewhere else, and it's triple of what I'm paying. So, we'll keep it that way. Like,
And then you got to pay for the car license and all that stuff every year, right?
yeah,
Something.
they turn around out here like
Here.
Florida. Okay, no income tax.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about paying any income tax. But on top of that, they have fees that will drive you insane. So when we moved out here and it's year after year, other states have a 4 or 5 year where you can register your car and not go back for another 4 or 5. Out here, it's every year because they need to get the
They
revenue.
got their money.
Okay, so when we first got out here, in order to get the car registered, $586, almost $600.
Because you didn't buy it here.
Exactly. So they got to get the tax
Yeah.
off, and that kept dropping down all the way down until now. This year, I think it's going to be like $70 or something like that. But they get you, okay? All these different types of fees and stuff, application fee, this fee, that fee. So you really got to do your homework watching for it. So the difference between New Jersey, North Carolina, Florida, and here is through that whole time, without a doubt, we both got older. Each time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's to the point where can we move again? Should we move again? Why move again? I'm not going nowhere. So I just have to deal with whatever comes
Yeah.
our way with it. Food prices. Food prices are high.
They're everywhere, though.
I got pretty friendly with this one guy, and I keep saying this over and over again, that pork and chicken are what you need to get. So, and like a blind squirrel, you'll see, like you seen last week, I found the whole ribeye. Okay, got a good deal on it. So we cut that up, and we use that sparingly. But I got to tell you, they're starting to level a little bit, or we're getting used to it. But buying in bulk is how we get along
Yeah.
with things. My freezer's packed now, so I don't have to buy any kind of meat probably for 2 months, maybe 3 if we stretch it out. And plus doing keto, we don't eat nearly as much as we used to.
Nope.
So, how do we keep busy? Well, this year started out hot early. Okay, we had this poor girl right here. She planted.
Poor plants.
We had indoor grow lights and stuff. Right.
I started in
January.
January. Yeah.
Trying to get it, the lights on all night long and all that stuff like that. Brought them up, come up nice. They all look good. Put them outside. They actually dried out. That's how hot. What do you keep raising your hand for? Just talk.
So I could talk. I don't
Oh,
like to
just
talk
talk.
over you because you get all upset. My plants update. I am not happy. I have plants on the balcony. They're doing them pretty good, and it's not from the heat. The other ones on the outside by the front door, I had beautiful. What were they? Oh, tomato plants and pepper plants. Some little son of a bee came over and ate them all. There's nothing there except for the old ones that came up from last year, the hot peppers. That's all I got. So I'm not happy, and I'm out for blood. I'm writing a story on whatever that little creature is.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of weird. I mean, there actually where we lived here, there was patches of grass that they had throughout the complex, and the county came down on them about water use. It was all trickle irrigation and stuff like that. Usually at night, you would see the water coming up by the trees and bushes and stuff. They pulled all that up.
Yep.
They took the grass out. I guess it was too much money for astroturf or artificial turf. Put down these little stones. Put that down. Desert scape, I guess.
And
what
then
they call it.
big rocks and some plants they put.
So you hear us bitching and complaining about how hot, and it's 100 and some degrees out, especially on my videos and stuff. But I got to tell you, September, October, November, December are glorious.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay? January and February, actually February gets colder. It'll get down to 32 degrees.
Right.
Into March, it'll start calming back down again. This year, April, we had right from the get-go, from 60 degrees
Yep.
to 114. It was like overnight. So we're here to stay. I haven't really thought. I'm content. Let's put it that way. We both, like today, we were going to go see a daytime show. Probably grab something to eat. This morning, we both looked at each other and said,
I was tired because I didn't sleep last night.
thinking about your plants or
Whatever's killing my plants.
or another story, one of the two.
He's going in the story. The worms are dead.
So, I mean, I don't want to drag this out too much longer, but that's where we're at. We're living here. We're both. I'm going to be 71. We're both 70. In our 70s. Marie's 71. And we, all of a sudden looking around with a couple people that have just passed away and stuff like that.
Yep.
We're in that wheelhouse. So, but I attribute us feeling pretty good and getting around pretty good from doing keto.
Oh yeah.
And watch what we're eating. Now, listen. I mean, we every once in a while I'll get the craving for like some tortilla chips or something like that. Or there's no such thing as keto tortillas. There's no such thing as keto bread and any of that stuff. Okay, because it still contains. They do net carbs. Okay, so by them saying net carbs, and it's good for you. No, it's not. It really isn't. What?
I got a thing to say.
Say it.
If you're gonna do a little snack and you put something hot on it, like those hot peppers or something, and mix it with cream cheese or something, you don't eat as much and you get more satisfied. Or you can put honey. I do. I put honey on it, but the hot stuff makes it like.
Well, where we are right now, this stage of our life
Yeah.
is it doesn't take much food for us to get satiated, to get full.
Right.
Okay, and that's the whole thing. My problem, okay, is snacks.
Yes, he loves his snacks.
But the whole idea of what type of snack.
Yeah.
All right. So if I have a couple little bit of these tortillas, I just found these other tortilla chips that
Real
are
thin.
super thin and they got the salt on it. Another thing about keto is if you're doing it right, you don't have to always be in ketosis. The whole idea is to get yourself full. All right. Not necessarily in ketosis. So that's an argument I'll have with anybody. Okay. But the whole idea is to get yourself full and not eat again until the next day. Okay. Most people have snacks because they're bored. I'm bored.
Yeah, he's at night. He's bored. He's watching everybody's YouTube thing, and he wants a snack. So he has regat with a little bit of cinnamon on it, or cocoa powder. What else did I give you? Oh, the cheese. I do it.
She'll take.
He'll tell you.
I'll buy a blend of Mexican cheese. Okay. And it's got a little bit of white in it, and yellow cheddar and stuff like that. But it's a nice blend. It has a nice flavor to it. So whatever we ate for dinner, okay,
Yeah.
we usually eat dinner between 3 and 4 o'clock. Usually 9 times out of 10 I film most of it. Some I use, some I don't. And whatever we have left over. So now with buying that ribeye that you seen the video last week, I'll take a ribeye out. We'll split a ribeye. That's the point now. If we both have one, there's always something left over.
Right.
The problem is you don't want nothing to be left over. Okay? So you want to be able to eat exactly one shot, get yourself full, and then go from there. Now, at night it is okay to have that snack. So what she'll do is say that steak. She'll slice the steak up a little bit more, okay? Put it into the pan, add some cheese to it, and then either some scallion, onions, or some peppers,
yeah.
or whatever. And she makes the cheese on it crispy.
Yep. Like a pizza.
And then folds it,
Yep.
okay, to the point where the inside is still,
Gushy.
stretchy and this and that, and the outside has a bit of a crunch to it.
Yep.
But it was the meat and whatever else vegetables that we had. So that would be the snack with either a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. Okay, there's zero carb barbecue sauce, which to me is a bunch of bull crap anyway. There's sweeteners in it.
But you only put a little.
Yeah,
tiny.
just a little bit on there. I mean, it's not probably less than a serving size. So, and that's what we do. But, okay, being that she's ratting me out, okay, I'm going to rat her out.
What?
Macaroni, it's hidden up in the closet, okay? I know for a fact that I bought probably about 6 or 7 pounds of macaroni, different shapes and stuff like that.
I think it's a little paisano that comes out at night.
It's a little bag, about that big, that's left. And I hear, I can smell it in the other room. I go,
I always ask you want some?
pasta. But that, I mean,
I can have it.
that's what we do. I mean, that's how we do things. Again,
And I do my peas. I can have peas. I have spinach.
I tell her
With a
there's
little cheese
nothing
on
wrong
it.
with her.
Yeah.
Have it, Well, she feels bad that I can't have it. Well, I can't have it, Not because the law's out after me or anything like that. Physically, I can't have it because it actually plays with me. So now I don't want to keep this too much longer, but I know a couple things that I want to tell you. All right, living out here, okay, and going to different restaurants and stuff. The one Tuscany right there. Now they know you if you go there every week or twice a month or something like that. We go every couple months and go in there, but they still remember.
They still know us.
And the waitress that comes up, she's a little short, older woman. She come up and she says, "I can't remember your name, but you're that keto guy."
Yeah.
She said, "So
No bread.
here's what we have. I'll get you, the filet mignon. I'll get you the cream spinach, okay,
And salad.
and salad, okay." And there it is. So it is very easy to adapt to. More and more people know about it. And just the way you order, all right, there you go. We go to Bootleggers. Now, Bootleggers has some of the best appetizers, different appetizers, mussels and also eggplant. And I have to go get my calamari, everybody calls it.
Yeah.
But they are like it's some of the best that's cooked right the whole bit.
We
So,
did have dinners there, and they were very good.
Oh,
but
yeah.
We like our
Yeah.
appetizer.
Yeah. So, and like a vodka drink or something like that. I like my wine. So there are some things where I'm not 100% pure keto. I mean, I'll stretch it here and there. But throughout the day and throughout the week, I have no crazy carbs or anything else like that, right? So, why do you look at me like that?
What? You're still talking. I'm not gonna.
So, anyway,
Hey,
that's
do you miss your dessert?
yeah.
Because we were both little dessert hounds.
Yeah. When I used to work in one Italian restaurant by Lavalette, New Jersey, and I used to bring home tiramisu or something like that every night. And I tell you what, Yeah, I do miss that, but the sugar is the killer.
But the last time we did have it a long time ago, it was too sweet.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes you sick.
Isn't that French? Too sweet?
Too sweet.
Too
And
sweet.
also, when you go in the grocery store, if you're not eating sugar and you walk by that cereal or the cookie, you can smell it. And I tell them, I smell that sugar. It like, ugh.
That one store that we go to, it's Smith's. As soon as you walk in, produce is over here,
Yeah.
and the bakery's
The
dead in
bakery.
front of you. Okay, and boy, I
You
tell you
get
what,
like smacked in the face.
yeah,
That's weird.
It's. I always said it is the sugar addiction to me is a lot stronger than a drug addiction.
Also, I wanted to put this out. The thing about the sugar in the Coke. Oh, it's good for you because it's cane sugar. No, it's sugar.
No,
It's not good for you. We don't drink soda.
We haven't drank club soda.
And I
we'll
used to
have, but
drink tons of it.
I used to drink tons of Diet Pepsi,
Diet
Coke,
Pepsi, yeah.
okay, and drink tons and tons and tons of it, okay, because that actually quenched my thirst.
Right.
To stop and think that I could take a lime and squeeze it into club soda and drink that with no sugar added,
Yeah.
okay. Now I just drink
Water.
water, ice water.
Water. Maybe
Le-
water with lemon or
Yeah,
lemon.
water with lemon and stuff in there like that. But what they're doing right now is they're starting up again with bad enough to have high fructose corn syrup in it,
Yeah.
and now going back to cane sugar. Not all of it, but some of it they're gonna put out there. Of course, the price is gonna go up. It's pure ridiculous. It's completely nuts. So,
Yeah.
all right.
That was my grief for the day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about it because we don't drink it.
Yeah, we don't drink, but I'm just telling all you people that do drink it, it's still sugar.
So leave a comment down below about what do you get when you go out for dinner, okay? And also, all right, if you happen to come out to Vegas or out here in Vegas, shoot me an email. Maybe we'll meet up and have a cocktail together and say too sweet.
Too sweet.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I am Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook, on Tom's Real Food Podcast. This is...
Meg's Mysteries.
Check it out every Saturday, 12 o'clock. She goes every Saturday with a different story. I think you got 200 and some videos out there. Please
205.
hit that like and subscribe. And also check Meg's out. Hit the like and subscribe. Meg's needs watch hours. So if you could, help us out. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Monday. Got a brand new podcast coming up. Some different... We're getting into... September, and now we're going to start doing a little bit of soups and some stews and stuff like that. All right, everybody. With that, take
Adios.
care. See you later.
Sit back and have a glass. Time for Tom's Real Food Podcast.